China, India, France, Greece, the former Memphis Area Transit Authority CEO took a number of international trips on the taxpayer's dime, according to new records WREG investigators obtained.
In fact, our chief investigator, Jessica Gertler, has more on those trips and the big checks that Matta cut for airfare, hotels, and daily expenses.
For several years, the former CEO of the Memphis Area Transit Authority, Gary Rosenfeld, flew across the globe, and the trips were paid by you, the taxpayer. Within the hundreds of pages worth of expense reports WREG investigators uncovered, Rosenfeld documented his international excursions. Like in 2019, when he says he flew to China for an electric bus study. He had Matta reimburse him for his airfare, $1,900 for his hotel, and a couple thousand more for daily expenses. Months later, he reported another trip to Greece and Turkey. He didn't give a reason for his travel in the expense report, just that hotels and other related costs listed totaled around $2,400. This report Rosenfeld filled out states he spent another several thousand when he went to India in 2019 to visit a digital technology company. He went to India again in 2022, flying Take a Look in first class for parts of that trip. He also took a CFO, according to Matta's company credit card statements. Rosenfeld agreed to talk to us on the phone, but we could only quote him. He says that trip to India was to check on ticket vending machines they later purchased, and they were able to fix issues like the wrong powder coating before the equipment was shipped.
Do you stand by your travel?
Rosenfeld says he stands by his international travel, that the trips were to inspect equipment manufactured offshore, claiming it's much easier to go there than it is to ship equipment back and forth. He says his trip in 2021 to multiple cities in France and to Belgium was to check out computer-aided dispatch and automatic vehicle equipment. Matta's policy stated if an executive traveled internationally, they would get $350 per day for any expenses incurred. Meaning, on top of the flights, taxis, and hotels, Rosenfeld got another $4,900 for his per diem for that trip that he stated lasted 14 days. Rosenfeld further explained while the dispatch system was from a French-based company, they went to other cities and interviewed those customers to get feedback on how to transition to the new system. In 2022, Rosenfeld's expense reports listed trips to Finland and Germany. While the reason again wasn't listed, the price was costing thousands more. Then there's this. It seems Rosenfeld booked a trip to Paris, Qatar, Hong Kong, and Australia, the plane ticket totaling more than $11,000, including some first-class seats, set for February 2024. But Rosenfeld suddenly retired weeks before that, which likely explains why he wrote on the expense report the trip was canceled, also noting it was non-refundable, getting Matta to cut him a check. All the while, bus rider David Smith says his wait got longer.
Is it disappointing to see that it's come to this where an hour wait is normal for you?
Yes, ma'am, and I've lost a job over it.
He blames the unreliable service.
Couldn't make it on time, right, because of the bus.
And rider Willie Lipsy says he's frustrated about how Matta has spent money.
Last week, when I was waiting on a 53, and it broke down, I waited 3 hours for a 53.
The day we met him, he was worried he wouldn't make it to court on time.
Do you have any trust in the Matta system?
Nope.
Rosenfeld says these trips fell under capital funds, which he claims can't be moved to operating funds, stating that would have been a violation of the policy. What I've done is no different than many other transit agencies and public agencies.
Do you feel like you could have saved money anywhere when you look at your travel and your credit cards?
He says he, again, stands by what he did, stating there are true and real reasons why we did it, and there are true and real reasons why it was important to do it, adding even if the travel had not happened, it would not impact the operating funds. WREG investigators requested the Matta executive's expense reports 8 months ago, after Matta announced it was facing a $60 million deficit. Matta's board appointed new leadership in January, and with help from the Reporters Committee for the Freedom of the Press, Matta finally turned over the records. Amongst the documents, Matta's travel policy, stating the CEO or their designee is ultimately in charge of signing off on the travel and business expenses, and employees are expected to limit expenses to to reasonable amounts.
According to the records that we received from MATA, Rosenfeld's expense reports totaled more than $163,000. About a fourth of that went to his international travel. Investigating for your news leader, Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
Now, the WREG investigators went through the other expenses Rosenfeld reported, including a celebration dinner totaling almost $2,900 at Capitol Grill. We also poured through former interim CEO Bakara Malden's expense reports. And to read more about what was found and to read more about what Rosenfeld had to say, just head to our website, WREG.com, and click on this story.